So my trip to Germany was absolutely lovely. I don't know. At some point, maybe I'll do a skit or something to another excuse to wear my suit before I lose weight again, and it no longer fits me so well. Um, but yeah, the wedding was absolutely spectacular. Like it was my friend Jacob's wedding in Germany, and um, although I didn't learn as much German as I'd like, I could ask for things. So it's a lot of the basic stuff you'll be asking for, like ein Bier bitte is like one beer please, so, or ein Gin bitte, or ein Burger bitte. So it's fairly simple to get around and get what you want. So yeah. So when the wedding started, um, and then like you see the sort of Jacob greeting people. He's coming down the aisle, shaking everyone's hands, and then um, his partner Sarah comes in like with her father, and they walk up the aisle, and I shed a tear. I shed a tear. I asked Jacob later like how he felt. He's quite like he was sort of putting himself in the mindset of like this is a ritual and he just has to play his part, which I think is quite admirable. Really, I think honestly, if I have a wedding in the future, maybe I should take that advice so I don't end up breaking down. Just sort of focus on the task at hand and then get through it. Although would like to feel emotional. Probably probably won't drink too much during my wedding, so I don't get particularly emotional. But wow, um, it was spectacular. And then after that, we all sort of sat around, had lovely German food, had some great drinks. It was very hot, but um, in a nice way. It was quite lovely. I mean, I wasn't a big suit, so I was kind of boiling for a bit. But then after like an hour or so, we went inside and then played some cards, and then had the German meal, and then his father like stood up for a speech, and then different people stood up for speeches, and we got to see like videos of Jacob and his partner. So yeah, I was really happy with it. Like it was a lot better than the first wedding I went to. Not to say that was a bad wedding at all, but it wasn't good for me. I was in the bathroom the entire time puking, so I made sure to pace myself. And I didn't drink as much, and it did help that German, um, what do you call it? German prosecco is, I'd say, about half the strength of a British prosecco. Also, I was diluting it with Coca Cola and orange juice, so that helped quite a bit. Yeah, so overall, really good experience, and I'm just happy I got to go to Germany. I stayed there a few days and got to see some sights. Went around Stuttgart, and then Karlsruhe, which was near Weingarten, where we were going for the wedding. It's in like Baden, so the region next to France, and yeah, would would recommend the southwest of Germany. Um, yeah, wonderful wedding.